non si mette proprio su una roba, se non deve applicare io lì, sarà una brutta cosa sulla finalità.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I hope my voice is audible to everyone.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Good evening. How are you, sir?
Yes. I'm doing good.
I am Rajesh, Jaipur, Rajasthan.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir, for being here. So again, I welcome everyone to this webinar on Google Certified Educator Certification. And in this next, all right, and okay, so I think there was a poll for everyone, and I think I'm getting the answers, right? So largely, I can see the answers which are coming. Most of the participants want to become a tech-savvy teacher, right? Or somebody want to conduct the interactive engaging classes, right? So these are the various reasons that I'm getting. So requesting everyone to fill the response over there. I want to get promotion in my school. Okay, that is another feedback, right? So requesting everyone to write the response over there. Okay, everyone. So I just start the webinar now. So welcome everyone to this webinar on Google Certified Educator. This is a webinar by Up Educators, a Google for Education partner company. And
thank you, sir.
Yeah, so, and what exactly we do. So here is the slide. So we are in Google for Education partner company, and largely we are one of the India's leading institute to offer instructor-led training courses to the teachers, and we help educators in becoming proficient and confident in using technological tools in the classroom. So this is what exactly we do, and so far we have trained nearly about 10,000 educators in last 2.5 years. So yeah, so nearly about 10,000 educators have been upskilled by Up Educators. And we have trained these teachers largely from nearly about 3,000 schools and colleges in India. So you can say almost most of the schools we have trained teachers for different courses that we're offering. And most of these participants are largely from India, but again, we got participants from other than India as well, from different other countries as well. So, and we have helped nearly about 600 educators in becoming either the Google Certified Educator or the Microsoft Certified Educator. So, right, so this is about me, and I'll be taking this webinar. So I'm a Google Certified Trainer and a Microsoft Certified Data Scientist. And I have trained nearly about 2,000 educators on this Google certification and on various other digital tools. And I have even completed the one program from Best Practices in School Education from Helsinki University, Finland, right? So this is what exactly I do. So I largely upskill teachers on this certification called Google Certified Educator, right? And so the first thing, right? That is, I think that is the answer that most of the participants have selected in the poll. They want to become a tech-savvy teacher, right? So, so here is the first question for everyone, right? So, why teachers need to become digitally proficient? Anyone? Why teachers need to become proficient in using technology in education?
Sir, yeah, this is Rajesh, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that we can easily convey our subject to our student or easily understand our subject by the student. Because a lot of theory will be written in the textbooks, but we do not give to in the example for the experimental. So this is I think this is the good way for convey the message to our students, sir.
Right. So Rajesh is very right. Again, I'm getting reply. It is very important from Ragini madam, so that we can cope up with the time, students, right? Salija madam is updating to update ourselves, right? And Ragini madam as per the demand of time. So many replies I'm getting. So let me start. So when I used to ask this question a year back, largely I used to get this reply because of COVID. We need to become tech savvy. Now, thankfully, COVID is not there, right? But still, we need to become tech savvy. And not only tech savvy, we need to become proficient in using technology, right? So now the first thing, you can see exponential rise of free and interactive digital content to teach students, right? So what does it mean? So previously, if you go 4 or 5 years back, largely textbooks were there, right? We were largely 90% of the time we were referring to textbooks. But now in last couple of years, so much digital content has been created in different formats. It is in the format of 3D content, website, digital ebook, augmented reality simulations, online assessment, and video. So much digital content is coming, right? That is why if you want to use this content, we need to become a proficient in technology. Similarly, now again, Metaverse and 5G will again fuel the growth of technology in education. So let me take you through this video so you understand what exactly I'm talking about Metaverse.
So, we're gonna have an astrophysicist in the family.
Actually, I have to write this paper. Will you help me?
Let's take a closer look. What part of the solar system are we talking about?
Saturn.
If you were taking astrophysics, you could study in the metaverse.
Did you know the rings are made up of billions of icy particles?
Really?
Look at this.
You ready to do that paper now, right?
Yeah.
In the metaverse, you'll be able to teleport not just to any place, but any time as well. Ancient Rome. Imagine standing on the streets, hearing the sounds, visiting the markets, to get a sense of the rhythm of life over 2,000 years ago. Imagine learning how the Forum was built by actually seeing the Forum get built right in front of you.
Right, so this is about Metaverse and how things are changing, right? So Metaverse is again building this kind of content, right? So we'll be having completely new kind of digital content in future, right? Now there is a survey. So according to a survey, grade 3 students are more tech savvy than 90% of the teachers, right? Do you agree with this? Right? So what does it mean, right? So your students, those are there in grade 3, they are more tech savvy than most of the teachers. So what does it mean? The new knowledge which is coming is largely in digital format, right? And who is more tech savvy in this digital format? Not us, the students. So it's very important to have a good, healthy teacher-student relationship. As a teacher, we should be one step ahead of them in using technology in teaching learning process. For example, while playing video game, they can be better than us. But definitely in using technology in education, in the classroom, we should be one step ahead of them. They should not be guiding us. Sometimes it's okay, right? But every time they should not be coming and guiding us, say, please do this. I think that is not good for the student and teacher relationship, right? Then you have engaging classes, right? So you can create engaging classes using this digital content, interactive content, and your students will love if you are using digital content. Similarly, personalization, right? So what is personalization? So digital tools empower educators to offer personalized or differentiated learning resources to the student as per their ability, right? So for example, if in my class, we all are aware of this thing, not all the students have same capability, right? Some of the students are advanced, some of the students are slow learners. So how I can help all my learners, whether they are the fast learner or the slow learners. So if you have the digital resources, you can share different kind of learning resources with your student as per their ability, right? Again, this differentiated learning is a part of even new NEP. Then 21st century skill sets are becoming very important. So now only giving the understanding of the concept of your subject is not going to be sufficient, right? Or teaching them biology, physics, chemistry, mathematics won't be sufficient. Even you have to impart 21st century skill sets, and imparting this 21st century skill set is very easy using these digital tools. Similarly, this is again new NDPs again encouraging the adoption of blended learning, which is the use of both the classroom and the online learning while teaching to the students. Then it will improve your efficiency. Trust me, teacher, especially after the AI and digital tools. If you are using these tools smartly, I think you can easily save nearly about 1 or 1.5 hours daily from your admin task, right? So this is very important. And rise in online tutoring jobs, right? So even though you are there in the school, but many of the time, many opportunities are coming for us to take tuition classes online, right? So after pandemic, online tuition classes are becoming a norm. And I think if you are good, I think in using these online teaching tools, you can definitely take this online classes, right? And before I move further, I hope my voice is audible to everyone. Some of the participants are writing me, my voice is not audible.
No, sir,
Right, so
you're
I'm audible, right? Right, so okay, let me share my screen again. So
Yes, audible, sir, audible.
so now highlights of Google. Thank you, sir. So highlight of Google for Education tools. So nearly about 20 apps or tools are there from Google, which can help you in using in your teaching learning process. So using Google apps, you can create an education website, you can create a mobile app, you can create the video lessons, right? You can create interactive quizzes, gradebook, right? You can analyze the data, you can create a digital classroom questions of as a forum, use the AR, VR in the lesson plan. So many things are there. So we'll be discussing these things in one by one in the next after 5 minutes. So, right, so these are the different tools are there. Nearly about 13 crores teachers and students are using these tools across the globe, right? So very popular tools. Most of the teachers are using it. And benefit of use Google apps and tools is easy to learn, right? And extensive features to support teaching learning process. So whatever you need, right? You need interactive PPT, there is a tool. You need a website, there is a tool. You need a digital classroom, there is a tool. So for each and every requirement of a teacher, there is a tool from Google, right? Free for teacher, students, even for private tutor, freelancers, and the coaches, right? And very empowering. Empowering means largely what we have seen. If a teacher is not proficient or expert in using technology, they are chasing the ICT teacher or some of their family members or some of the students, right? So I think all this entire Google Certified Educator Certification training will empower you and so to become completely independent in using technology without depending upon anyone else. And okay, and you can use, so where I can use these tools and apps that I'm going to learn, you can use in chalk and board classroom, in a projector-led classroom, in the classroom with the lab, even in the online classroom. So you will able to use all these tools every time in all this format of the classroom. And so what is the Google Certified Educator Certification? What is this certification all about? So Google Certified Educator Certification, it is a certification given by Google to the educators who are proficient in using digital tools, digital pedagogy, and modern teaching techniques, right? So it is one of the most popular professional development course for the educators in this digital age. And who all can become a Google Certified Educator? So a school teacher, a private tutor, a freelance trainer, or anyone who's in the admin role, senior management, and the aspiring teachers, right? So all of you can become a Google Certified Educator. And so overview the offline. So now I will take you through the content one by one. So for example, let me start a website. How many of you have created a website before? Anyone? Did you create a website or do you have a website?
no, sir.
No?
I don't.
Yeah,
Okay.
create website about the small lab practice.
Okay, you have created your own website.
No,
Yeah,
sir,
yeah.
no.
Okay, excellent, right? So largely, if I say 95% of the teachers don't have their own website, right? And why we don't have a website?
My
First of
another
all,
question, please.
so, Ajay Rajesh ji, what I'll do now, either you write the question in the chat because it is so it does not disturb the flow of the session. So you just write in the chat, I will answer you, or possibly you can ask. I will have sufficient time towards the end of the session, right, sir? So then I will answer your question over there, right? Or otherwise you can write in the chat. So, right. So I can see not many teachers have created a Google site before. So basically, what happened? Why teachers have not created a website? So we assume a website is a very costly process, right? We assume website require lots of technical understanding to create a website or understanding of coding. And sometimes we feel why we need to create a website because my school or my college already has a website, right? So why I should create a website, right? But largely, the good part, there is a platform available from Google where you can create a website at no cost, no coding, very easy to learn, and many applications are there. Many applications are there. You can create this website for many purposes. For example, you can create this website for your department, for any event that you're organizing, for any project. You can share your own learning resources using this website. You can create your own faculty portfolio, right? So now teachers are not just sharing their CV, even they are sharing their website link. You can take assignment in the format of a website, and this website is going to be for every screen, from desktop to smartphone, and even you will be able to create a real-time dashboard. So let me take you through a real website. So here we go. For example, this is a science website. Can you see over here? Right. So in this website, you can have all the this one calendar over there, all the images, projects, right? You can have your map. In case if you're a teacher, class teacher, right? You can share the success stories of your students. Even if you're a tuition teacher, you can share the success stories of your students. They'll be more than excited. They will be very excited if you're sharing their stories on website. In case you're organizing any kind of webinar or seminar, you can prepare pages like this, right? So where people can come and register their name, something like this, right? So this is the thing that you will able to do. You can prepare the this one registration form. Even if you are selling any courses, right? Some of the teachers are selling online courses. They want people to come to on their website and purchase the courses, right? So even you can have something like this, where if I click enroll now, a student will go to the payment page and they can make the payment, right? Like this. All right, so you can you will able to connect everything over there. You can make the payment. Then okay, then learning resources. If you're a teacher, you want to share the learning resources with your student, right? For example, here I have added the presentation PDF file, right? Like this. So for example, you want to share certain learning resources with your students, even on the website, you can share this learning resources like PDF file like this, right? So you can share the learning resources. Even you can prepare a video gallery like this. Like this. All right, so let me.
Hello everybody, this is Digraj Singh Rajput.
So
welcome to
Magnet
Magnet.
videos. So good part, you will able to add this video directly from YouTube. Even you will able to add your own videos, right? So you can create your own video library like this, or even you can add videos from directly from YouTube. So what teachers are doing after their class, is certain videos are there, right? Which not required for every student, but some of the students want to go through those videos. So teachers can share those videos directly using their website, right? So, and the good part, like for example, if I'm adding another YouTube video on my website, is it right? Or I have already some copyright principle? Anyone? Is it all right? Can I share other YouTube videos on my website? Right? Anyone? So it is completely legitimate. It is completely legitimate, right? So you can share, you can add, no need to copyright. You can add other YouTube videos on your website, right? till the time you're not uploading those videos, here we have just added a link of those videos, right? So we can always add a link of the videos on our website. And the best part of it, using, okay, so if you're a class teacher or a principal, even you will be able to have a dashboard like this. So what is the dashboard? Let me show you what is the dashboard. So here is a dashboard, right? So for example, if you're a class teacher or a principal, you can present the information of all your students in this form, in the form of these charts and graphs, right? Though you can say, okay, anyway, sir, I can also always share this kind of information, but this is dynamic in nature. What do you mean by dynamic in nature? For example, you can see Aniket had scored 100%, right? So this is connected with this spreadsheet, right? Aniket had scored 100%. So here, if I make any changes, right? For example, here I write 20%. So as soon as I write 20%, even in my graph, that 100% will change to 20%. Let me make the changes. This is 20%. The graph is changing the 20%. Now I'm going to my website and let me check the. Right. So this is the graph, and can you see Aniket had scored 20%. Now, I think a couple of questions are coming, whether I'll be getting the certificate just to attend this webinar. No, you won't be getting any certificate to attend this webinar because this is just an informative webinar, right? So when we give the certificate, when there is something skills you are learning, right? If certain skills you are learning, then definitely there is a certification. This is just an informative webinar. So that is why there won't be any certificate, right? So this is the kind of graphs you'll able to add. Very important. I've already, this website, you will able to create in 3 different formats. What do you mean by 3 different formats? You can create a restricted website. What is a restricted website? For example, you're a class teacher or you're a tuition teacher. You do not want your learning resources to be shared to all the students, right? You want to share only to specific students. Then you can create a restricted website. What is a restricted website? Only to the student, those who are whom you are allowing, only they will be able to open your website. The second website is open website. What is open website? For example, you are offering coding classes in Nagpur, right? If you are offering coding classes in Nagpur, what will happen in that case? Only student, right? So for example, somebody searching for coding classes in Nagpur on Google search. So if you have created a public website, what will happen? Your website will come on the Google search result. So even you will be able to create a public website, and the third website you will be able to create is going to be the school website, where only the student of your school will be able to open the website, right? So this is the website that you will be able to create, and let me show you how easy or difficult to create a website, right? So this is a blank platform of a website. Can you see, everyone? This is a blank format. Now, for example, like this website, like let me show you this website. Like this website, I need to have a image like this kind of image on my website. So I go to this website. So I just want to show you how technical or easy process is there. Can you see on the left hand side, there is something called image. If I click on the image, there is something called option called upload or select. So here I'm doing select. And here Google is giving me option to select this image from multiple options. I can select this images directly from the gallery, but here I'm going in search. And here I'm typing less about a school building. And here I'm building a school building, all right, like this, and done. So this is, right, this is the way. So this is no technical, no coding is required, right? So it's, this is the way you will able to create your own website. And as I told you, you can create different websites from the same email ID, right? So this is all about the website. So I think how you can, okay, certain questions are coming, how I can do the certificate. So I'll be briefing everything about, so I am briefing you everyone about the outline of the program, right? What all exactly you will be learning to become a Google certified educator. And towards the end, I'll brief you about the exam process. So now right, so this is the way you will be able to create a website. Now AI features in Google Tools. Now most of the participants are very excited about the AI, right? So here again in Google Certified Educator, you'll be learning many AI tools over here, right? To generate the images, to generate your lesson plan, to analyze the data and learn prompts to get Google formulas, right? To get a YouTube summary, there is an AI tool, right? To evaluate the performance of your student, there is an AI tool. To check the assignments of the student, there is an AI tool, right? So let me give the example. So for example, this is an essay. Can you see, everyone? So this is an essay on climate change written by one of my students. Now I have to check this essay. So how much time does it take to check an essay? I think nothing less than 5 minutes, right, everyone? Right? So here what I'll do, I'll copy paste. So here I'm copy pasting this essay, right, in one of the Google AI tool. So here I'm going, and you just check what exactly I'm doing. So here I'm going, and I'm just pasting this essay over here, right? And here I have asked the tool, this is an essay written by grade 3 students on climate change, and marks should be given on content, grammar, and structure. Right, everyone? And done. Right? So now we'll be getting reply. So even we can use AI to grade the subjective reply of the student as well. Can you see? Here, the entire grammar. So here is a feedback on grammar, feedback on structure, and overall he or she is getting 3 out of 5. Right,
Sir,
everyone?
excuse me, sir. Can you please show that again once more?
Yeah, so basically what exactly I'm doing here, I'm pasting the essay of the student over here, and I'm getting the reply. So many AI tools are coming, right? So here in the training program itself, you'll be learning near about 15 to 20 such AI tools, right? So here again, I'm coming to the next tool now, which is this one, Google Classroom. So I'm sure most of the teachers are aware of Google Classroom, right, everyone? So,
yes.
So in Google Classroom, what exactly you will be learning? So you will be learning about how to create an ebook, how to share learning resources using the mobile app, how to distribute the assignments, how to conduct the quizzes, how to check the plagiarism in the assignments, how to get a consolidated gradebook, and how to use Google AI to personalize the learning resources. So let me take you through one of the Google Classroom. Yeah, if the, okay, so Nisha madam, there is a query from, if the content by the student is handwritten, then there is an application by the name of Lens, Google Lens. You can convert the handwritten text into the computer text. Then you can grade the essay, right? So, okay, I'm going to now Google Classroom. So here is an essay. Sorry, classroom. So I have created many classroom over here. And here I'm going to classwork. So for example, can you see? This is my digital classroom. So here basically what we have done, we have copy pasted like all my teaching resources that I want to give to my students are here. Now you would be wondering when already textbooks are there, right? So why teachers are creating digital classroom? Because every teacher want to share something with their students, right? They are not depending upon the textbooks. They want to share over and above the textbooks. So as a teacher, you can create your own digital classroom like this. Can you see? Chapter wise, chapter number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like this. And for example, I can have a outline of my over here, right? So outline is there. I can even create a question answer forum over here. You know Quora? So like Quora, you can able to create a question answer forum in Google Classroom. Then you can publish the notes over here, right? Written notes. You can ask the quizzes over here like this. You can conduct the formative assessment like this. Using Google Forms, you can conduct the formative assessment. Like this. All right, so let me give. So if I selected the basic one, right? So here I'm getting my quizzes over here, right? In these quizzes, all different kind of quizzes are there where I have added the images, match the following, right? So different kind of quizzes. And again, you will be learning how to generate this kind of questions using artificial intelligence, right? So now you don't have to develop even questions. You just have to use AI to generate the question for you, right? Similarly, okay, okay, let me take you to the next topic after here. Okay, you can add a video over here, like the way that we edited a video in this one, our classroom in the website. Similarly, you will able to edit your own videos or any YouTube video in your classroom.
Hello everyone, welcome to
Like this.
Magnet.
Then assignments, right? Assignment. So I have already given you one example of assignment checking, right? So now here, for example, this is an assignment, and here if I use say like I have given an assignment, prepare a document on photosynthesis in plants, right? So your document will be evaluated on the basis of relevancy, originality, presentation, images, citation, submission on time. So for example, I want to check the assignments, and let me go and check one of the assignments. This is called rubrics. So rubrics are most advanced way of checking the assignments. So here I'm there. Okay. The first part, generally what teachers do nowadays, whenever they are checking the assignments, they are checking the plagiarism part, whether students have copied this content from the internet or not, right? So for example, when student has submitted an assignment, I'll be checking the plagiarism first, right? So here I'm clicking on the assignment of the student. And here I can see 72% of this assignment has been copied from the internet. From which website? From Ya Class and from brainly.in. Right, everyone? So we understand from where students are copying the assignments, right? Similarly, now I have to give a marks. So for example, here already I have given 4.1 out of 5. So how those marks are being calculated? For example, for relevant details, I have given 1 out of 1. If I click over here, it will become 0 out of 1. Even my final total is also getting changed from 4.1 to 3.1. Similarly, if I press everywhere like this, right? So it's 0 out of 5. So this is the most transparent way of giving the feedback to your students. They're understanding from where you're deducting the marks. And even as a teacher, you will be able to add a audio or video feedback. So this is not recommended every time you have to add a audio or video feedback on the assignment, but sometime in case you want to add a audio feedback or a video feedback, you can do it. Like this. Right, so this is the audio feedback
Hi,
that
so
you will able to add
you have
in
explained
your class.
everything
Right?
about.
So now, for example, if I have given the marks, all these marks will go to my grade book like this. Right? So all these marks are going to grade book. So this is one of the example of digital classroom. So many other resources are there that you'll be learning in digital classroom. And for the exam purpose, these are the things that you should keep in mind. Best practices of creating the digital classroom, how to integrate different digital tools, best practices of adding different types of learning resources, how to use classroom to provide personalized content as per the ability of the students, different ways of inviting the students, evaluating the assignment using rubrics and checking the plagiarism, different strategies for giving the student feedback, preparing the get book, and best practices for driving discussion. Now the next, Google Forms. I have already given you the example of Google Forms. So here in Google Forms, you'll be learning about best strategies to conduct formative assessment, and how to use Google AI to generate questions for your students, how to add videos and images in the form, how to create a section-wise quiz, how to create adaptive quiz for your effective formative assessment. So many things are there that you'll be learning in Google Form. After Google Form, you'll be learning about the Google Earth and YouTube. Anyone, are you aware of what is Google Earth? Anyone? Have you used Google Earth in your teaching learning process? Anyone? No? Okay. So Google Earth is best way of this thing, creating this one, virtual tour. So let me give the example over here. So for example, I'm a mathematics teacher, right? And let me just For example, this is here. For example, I'm a mathematics teacher. All right. And in mathematics teacher, for example, my students are asking, I'm teaching them about, let's suppose I'm teaching them about triangular structure. I'm teaching about them square. I'm a geometry teacher, right? So they're asking me, so what is the significance of these shapes, right? So I want to take them some real life examples. So for example, to make them understand about the importance of triangular structure, I can take them through Egypt pyramid or Eiffel Tower. So here I'm typing, let's suppose, Eiffel Tower. So here I'm typing on the right hand side, Eiffel Tower. So from India, now we are going to Eiffel Tower. Can you see? Like this. Right? So we are there on Eiffel Tower. Now I want to give a closer view of Eiffel Tower, right? So my students are asking, sir, can we touch Eiffel Tower, right? So though it looks, they are kidding with me, but definitely we can even touch Eiffel Tower virtually. So here we'll be landing up just near to Eiffel Tower, right? And I will show them the Eiffel Tower from a very close by location. And so here we go. Right? So we are there at Eiffel Tower. Can you see everyone? And can you see certain arrows are coming over here on my laptop, right? So if I click this arrow, even we can move forward, backward, and we can go to nearby, right? So now I can show my students about the structure of Eiffel Tower and how the triangular structure has been used to design this Eiffel Tower, right? So this is the way I can really mesmerize my students on these different virtual tools which are available. Even we can create a complete lesson plan on this Google Earth, right? So let me take you the example of how we can create a lesson plan using Google Earth. So here I'm going and I am going to projects. So basically here I have created one lesson plan on historical monuments of India, right? So here I'm going on historical monuments of India. And here I click. So basically currently I have read this for this thing, Hampi, Hawa Mahal, Qutub Minar. So 4 different locations I have read. Hampi, Hawa Mahal, Qutub Minar, and Ajanta Caves. So we are there at the first location, which is Hampi. Can you see everyone? This is Hampi. So I can really take my students, right? So this is how I am making my lesson planning on social science very interactive. Similarly, you can do it on English, similarly for science and mathematics, right? And other languages. In case I want to show them a video, so even I can add my own video or any other video from the YouTube. And like this, right? And even I have a text over there, right? So now the next location is Hawa Mahal. So I go to Hawa Mahal. So now from Hampi, we are going to Hawa Mahal. So we are there in Hawa Mahal, right? So this is the way you will able to create this kind of, so lots of ready-made lessons are also available and you can create your own lesson like the way that we create a PPT. Similarly, you will able to create this kind of lesson plan, right? For any of the subject, science, social science, mathematics, for pre-primary, primary, for everything you will able to create this kind of virtual lesson plan. And YouTube. Okay, so again, YouTube, I'm sure most of you are using YouTube videos. You're sharing the YouTube videos with your students. But here, what we do to become a Google certified educator, and in YouTube, basically, what exactly you'll be learning? You will be learning how to create a. Here, you'll be learning how to create a YouTube channel. First of all, you'll be learning how to create a YouTube channel. Then you'll be learning how to create a playlist. Then again, okay. Yes. Okay, I think this will some time to load. Just give me a minute time. Else will come. So these are the different kind of, can you see? So I can create this kind of playlist. Even within this playlist, I think the example that I added, I'm not able to show that example over here. I think that playlist is not working today. So even here within the YouTube video, we can create a description over there. We can write the description, what exactly they're supposed to, like, for example, I'm writing the description over here, right? So what they're supposed to see in these videos, even I can add a description in my YouTube video, right? So this is the way we can create a YouTube channel. You'll be able to create the playlist, and even you'll be able to define what exactly your student should be seeing in this video. So we can give the instruction to the students also on this YouTube part, right? So again, coming back to the next tool on YouTube, already we discussed, and I'm sure most of you are aware of Google Docs, Sheets and Slides, right? So in Google Docs, you will be learning about the basic functions of Google Docs, how to support collaborative learning, how to create smart navigation, how to prepare the index, how to generate the lesson plan activities using Google AI, how to different sharing options in Google Docs are there, how you can use Google Docs to review group contribution, how Google Docs can support the writing and revision process, how to create the hyperdoc, research within the Google Docs. So many things are there that you'll be able to learn in Google Docs. After this, there is something called spreadsheet, right? Very important tools for all the educators. So here you'll be learning about the basic functions, filter, advanced filter, graphs, pivot table, and condition formatting, right? So all those things you'll be learning in the spreadsheet. And again, you'll be learning about the presentation, how to create the interactive presentation, how to create a dynamic and engaging content in your presentation, how to create automatic presentation using AI, right? How to trim the videos inside slides and add a question answer, right? So all those things you'll be learning under the slides. So now let me give you one of the example of Nearpod. Anyone have you created a presentation using Nearpod? Anyone? Have you created a presentation using Nearpod? Anyone?
No, sir.
No? Okay.
Only
So
using PowerPoint. I have
Okay.
created only using PowerPoint.
Okay. So I think this is the way you will able to create very interactive presentation. So let me show you how you can use Nearpod. Again, most of the features of Nearpod, you will able to use free of charge, right? So for example, let me show you. So here I am, right? So for example, this is a very normal presentation. Right? But in this normal presentation, I can add a 3D video within the video. Within my presentation, I can add a 3D video like this, 3D image. Similarly, if I move forward, if I'm right, so like this is another, for example, if you're a biology teacher, you will able to add this kind of 3D models. If you're a mathematics teacher, you will able to getting your own 3D models. So for different subjects, you'll be getting different kind of 3D models, right? Then even you will able to use this presentation for self-learning as well. So for example, I'm sharing this presentation with my students and they have to learn something. Within the presentation, I have added a YouTube video. Let me show that YouTube video with you. And within this YouTube video, I will able to add questions. Let me show it to you.
The basin, which supported it, was located in what is modern-day Pakistan and northwest India. The civilization is often compared to Egypt and Mesopotamia as being one of the oldest and most significant in the world. It is also known as the Harappan civilization, after the first...
Within the YouTube video, can you see? So we have added a quiz. Now you will able to get AR/VR within the presentation. Let me show it to you like this, right? So this is the AR/VR part. And a very important part, I think most of the teachers are very excited about this, is simulations. Anyone, have you used simulations in your teaching learning process? Anyone? No? So let me give the example of simulation. So for example, I am teaching about the balance, weight measurement machine to my students. I am teaching about the balance, right? So some of the teachers are very enthusiastic. Very enthusiastic means they literally bring balance machine or weight measurement machine in the class, but not every teacher can do it, right? So how I can use simulation to give a real life experience of balance. For example, there is a balance in front of me. Can you see? Now there is a 1 kg weight, 2 kg weight, and 3 kg weight. 3 kg weight is this triangle, 2 kg weight is this square, and 1 kg weight is this circle. Now, for example, if I'm keeping circle over here, it is tilting towards the left hand side. Can you see? If I keep this square, again this is tilting towards the left hand side. But if I keep triangle on the right hand side, it is balanced. Likewise, there's many such simulations are available for science and mathematics teacher, even for primary teachers, right? That you will be able to use in your teaching learning process. So again, you will be able to add with this. Okay, let me. If you are a pre-primary teacher, you will be able to add gamification, right, for your students. What is gamification? Let me show it to you. Like this. So many times students getting bored, right, by solving the multiple choice questions here and there every time, right? So this is the way I can gamify the quizzes. I can ask them. So these kind of quizzes you yourself will be able to create, right? For example, Hawa Taj Mahal is there. Okay, this is wrong. Hawa Mahal and Hawa Mahal. This is right, right? So this is the way you can gamify the quizzes. So many things are available over here. So now again, and since we are running short of time, I am coming directly to here, right? So now how this entire tools that we are learning will help you in creating engaging lesson plan. Because what happened, for example, I'll give you an example over here. If you serve same kind of food to your children every day, right? What will happen? They will get bored. Similarly, if you teach all your lesson plan in the same manner, they will get bored, right? So by learning this kind of tools, so I am not asking you to use these tools in every lesson plan, but Google Earth in one, something in other, something in other, right? So every lesson you can have something different, right? Your student will be very excited to attend your classes. Then again, after it, you will be learning about the Google Drive. So many things are there in Google Drive, right? So since we are running short of time, I will not explain you what exactly you'll be learning in and out over here to become a Google certified educator. Then again, you will be learning about Google Calendar, right? You'll be learning about Keep Tasks, how to manage all your tasks over here. Then you will be able to learn about the Google Groups, about the question answer forum, how you can create a question answer forum using the Google Groups, even about Gmail. Many advanced options are available on Gmail that most of the teachers are not aware of, right? Automating the reply, creating the label, using filter, right? So many things are there. Then how to use Jamboard in your teaching learning process. So many features are there, right? So all those things you'll be learning as a tool to become a Google certified educator. And after learning about the digital tools, you'll be learning about the digital pedagogy. So what is digital pedagogy? So basically, most of the teachers, those who have done B.Ed, they know about what is classroom pedagogy, right? Similarly, now in this digital age, learning digital pedagogy is becoming very important for all the teachers. So here you'll be learning about what is digital pedagogy, difference between the digital pedagogy and the classroom pedagogy, and 3 most effective types of modern classroom techniques: blended learning, project-based learning, and the flipped classroom. So all these things you'll be learning over here. And so finally, to become a Google certified educator, to learn this digital pedagogy Google tools, the best way to become expert in this digital pedagogy in Google tools is by becoming a Google certified educator, right? So Google certified educator, they have 2 levels of program, level 1, level 2, foundation, and the advanced learning option. So you can also learn all this option directly from YouTube video as well, right? Many YouTube videos are there on the tools, so you can, right? But this YouTube video is largely recommended for those teachers, those who are those who are already aware of these tools in and out, right? If you're already aware of these tools, 80 to 90%, all the tools, then you can learn these tools again, refresh your tools before you write the exam using YouTube, right? But if you're only aware of 30 to 40% of these tools, then recommended is you go with the live training program conducted by Google certified trainer. Because here, instructor will take you through the entire program. They will solve your queries, right? So everything is going to be there. And the exam fee for level 1, level 2 is going to be 3,500. You can write the exam at comfort of your zone. The exam duration is 180 minutes and the passing score is 80%. All right, everyone. And this is the certification that you will be getting, Google Certified Educator certification. This is the certification that you will be getting. And so now how teachers are using this certification for their professional growth, right? So here are the example. So basically, once you become a Google Certified Educator, Google will allow you to use their badge on your CV like this, right? Similarly, Google will allow you to, whenever you're emailing someone, Google will allow you to write the badge in their email ID, in your email ID, so that whenever you are sending your email to anyone, whenever you're sending the email, they will read you're a Google certified teacher. Similarly, if you have a website, Google will allow you to add the badge in the website, in the LinkedIn. So everywhere you can use this Google badge for your professional growth. Similarly, I'm just summarizing the benefit of the certification again. You will be able to create interactive classes. You can prepare for the new models of learning. And you can reduce your workload, preparing the student for future work, right? So many things are there. Getting the age, integrate digital tools with your lesson plan. So these all tools you will be able to do, right? So now, as I already briefed you, there are 2 certifications for every teacher, level 1, level 2, foundation and advanced, right? And in case you want to become a Google certified trainer, so for example, I'm a Google certified trainer, then only difference, what will happen in Google certified trainer, there's going to be another exam to become a Google certified trainer, that is the 3rd exam. And once you become a Google certified trainer, Google will publish your name on their directory like this. Something like this, right? So you'll be getting this directory. This is a global directory, right? So anyone can come to this page and can read about you and can reach out to you. So this is the thing. And what is happening? So we have been training teachers in the last 2.5 years on Google certification. And what we understood, many of the teachers want to learn something other than Google tools as well, right? So for this, what we did along with the Google training, we have added certain master classes. You can say workshop, additional workshop on non-Google apps. So for example, you will be learning how to graphic design for education. So how to design infographic, brochures, banners, social media posts, how to create worksheet for various subjects, social media posts, so everything you'll be learning it over here. Again, you'll be learning everything about video editing, how to edit the videos, how to create sounds, how to create captions, everything in the video editing. Then AI in education, I have already briefed you about AI in education before. Again, you'll be learning about a brief introduction to coding. Then you'll be learning about the gamification in education and mathematics. If you're a mathematics teacher, again, you'll be learning certain extra tools like GeoGebra, simulations, gamification, Equatio, RoboCompass, right? So you, as a mathematics teacher, you'll be getting extra training from our side, apart from Google tools on these subjects, so that you become proficient in using everything for your mathematics subject. Similarly, for English, you have so many tools are there for English, for social science, for AR/VR in education, for science, for preschool. So for everything, again, you'll be getting certain advanced workshop, right, from our side. So this is the option that we are offering to become a Google certified educator. We are offering a 5 weeks hands-on training program by a Google certified trainer. Live and interactive training will be conducted by them. 12 master classes on advanced digital tools. 12 assignments are going to be there, and regular doubt solving sessions are going to be there. Limited batch size for the discussion, and separate batch for the beginners. And beginners means if you are a beginners in technology, if you are not aware of technology, then we have a separate batch for you. So basically, here in the regular batch, we take 25 participants, and in the beginners batch, we take only 10 participants, so that we can do more handholding with you. And you'll be getting recording of all the session for next 1 year, right? So all the live classes, basically all these classes are going to be live classes, but you'll be getting the recording of those classes for next 1 year. Class timings, so thrice in a week, we'll be conducting the classes, and the duration is going to be 5 weeks for level 1 and 2 weeks for level 2. So for 5 weeks of this 5:30 to 7 p.m. and 8:30 to 10 p.m. These are going to be timing. And if you want to offer the weekend batch, then the timing is going to be every Sunday batch, 9:30 to 12 p.m. So these are the 3 different batches that we have for Google certified educator certification. And here is the fee. To become a Google certified educator, the training fees for level 1 and level 2 is 9,000 rupees, including the master classes, and the exam fees is 3,500. So put together, you have to pay 12,500 to become a Google certified to become a Google certified trainer. 15,000 plus 5,000. So put together 20,000 rupees. 5,000 is the exam fee. And in case you are enrolling in next 3-4 days, so as a Google education partner, we have received certain vouchers from Google. So these exam vouchers, since we have received from Google, so we'll be giving those vouchers, exam vouchers, free of charge to you. So if you're enrolling till the time we have got these vouchers, so you don't have to pay the examination fee. So just 9,000 rupees you have to pay, and you don't have to pay the exam fee. So 9,000 include your level 1, level 2 training, master classes, and the Google exam fee. Everything put together. And to become a Google certified trainer, it is 15,000. right? The next batch we are starting from 13th and 18th of July. So now there is a poll in front of everyone, right? So in case you want to know about this, in case you want to know more about this certification, requesting everyone, please write in the poll yes or no or maybe. So I can see most of the participants have given the response over there, right? So I think half of the participants have given the response. And okay, so I can see now only 10 participants have not given the response. So requesting everyone to give the response over there. So I can see only 5 participants are left. Otherwise, everyone has given the response. So requesting everyone to give the response over there. Right, so I can see, I think almost all the participants have given the response other than 3 participants. It's okay, right? So, okay. And what I'll do, I will take you through our website as well, Up Educators. And after this, I'll be taking the queries from the participants. So here is the website. So we have trained 10,000 educators, right? And 4.9 rating out of 5 from all the educators. If you go to Google, just write Up Educators. You will see the reviews that we are getting. So nearly about 886 Google reviews are there from 4.4 from teachers, 4.9 out of 5, right? So this is the reviews that we have been getting. Similarly, these are the other courses that we are offering. Apart from Google Certified Educator course, we are offering digital marketing course for the educators. We are offering Microsoft Certified Educator course. In case you want to teach coding or you want to include coding in your lesson plan, then there is another certification, coding in AI for the educators. In case if you are a science, mathematics or ICT teachers, you want to learn robotics in IoT, then there is a separate program for you, STEM robotics course. Then we have Google Certified Trainer. I have already briefed you about the same. Then in case you want to learn innovative teaching practices, then there is a separate certification and certificate in A to Z of online teaching, right? In case you want to become expert in online teaching, so it includes A to Z of online teaching. So these are the different certifications that we are offering. And at Up Educators, every month we are inviting the top teachers in India. So they are coming and like, for example, so they're coming and taking the workshop. So all these workshops will be available to you free of charge. You don't have to pay anything. So these all workshops are available. Those are the best teachers in India, like National ICT Teacher Award, National Teacher Award, like on Wow to How, 7 Shades of Learning Science. So on different topics, every month we invite 1 or 2 teachers. They'll be coming and they'll be sharing their experiences with all the students, with all the participants. This is all about Up Educators, what exactly we do. And in case you want to go to the video reviews, so nearly about 700 video reviews are there on our website. You can go through, you can see what benefit our educators are receiving from this certification, right? So this is all about this certification. Any other queries from the participants? Any other queries from the participants? Okay, I'm sharing the link of this. Okay, this certification link. Just 1 minute. Any other question from the participants? Is there any offline classes? No, Pinky madam. So all the entire training program that we have been trained 10,000 educators through this medium only, on online teaching only, through live classes only. So we don't conduct the offline classes, right? So I'm sending the okay, the link of this Google Certified Educator over here. Any other queries from the participants before I end the session? Okay, everyone. So thank you everyone for being here. Right. So in case if you have any queries, I'll stay here for next 30 seconds. All right. Otherwise, I'll just end the session. In case you have any other queries, I'm just sharing the contact details of my team members as well.
Oh, very good. Hello, sir.
Hi, yes, Jaya ma'am.
Sir, is it possible only to take the examination, or do we have compulsory to take?
No, I told you, you can learn in case if you are already aware of 80 to 90% of all the tools, right? If you are already aware how to prepare lesson plan on Google Earth, if you know how to add cards in YouTube, if you know how to add quizzes. So if you're aware of everything, then even in YouTube also you can go refresh the topic and write the exam, right? Then exam cost is 3,500. But in case you're not aware of it, because the passing percentage is going to be 80%, right? So if you don't clear the exam in first shot, then again you have to pay this level 1, level 2 exam 3,500. So that is why if you go through the regular training program, you'll be learning all about all these tools and everything in detail, right? But definitely, as I told you, you can directly attempt for the exam as well.
Okay. Excuse me, sir. One question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I need to have a query about 15,000 value option.
Google certified trainer.
Yeah, you were telling that it is certified trained certificate for 15,000, or for 9,000 we'll be getting the same certificate.
No. 15,000, madam.
Some difference.
Madam, differences. For example, I am a Google certified trainer, right?
Okay.
So for the educators, largely teachers do level 1 and level 2 only, right? 2 certification. But in case you want to train about these Google tools to other students, other teachers, right? Then you can become a Google certified trainer, right? Okay. And for that,
so that costs around 20,000.
15,000 rupees. No, if you are joining in 3-4 days, we have got certain free exam vouchers from Google, right? So you don't have to pay the exam fees now. So 15,000 includes level 1, level 2, level 3 of trainer and the exam fee, everything.
Okay, fine. So what about if we, understand the things right away during the sessions? So what about means for the beginners or something?
We have a separate batch for the beginners, right? If you're a beginner, basically, before you join our training program, we'll be sending you one quiz. Based on the score of your quiz, we'll be giving you the batch, regular batch or the beginners batch.
Okay.
Right. So beginner batch means we take only 10 participants in the beginners batch.
Sure. If somebody, surpass the time of 5 weeks, he needs more, he or she needs more.
No. Basically, you will be getting 1 year, right? So apart from this 5, so you will be getting the recording and everything for next 1 year. And this level 2, you can attend anytime in the year. So level 2, you don't have to attend immediately after this 5 weeks.
Okay.
Right. So level 2, you'll be getting, so every 2 months we conduct the level 2 batch. So you can join any of the batch.
Okay. Right. Thank you.
Anyone else?
No, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. All right. So I think wish you all the best. I think this is a very important certification for every teacher, whether you join Up Educators or not. I think doing this certification will definitely give you very confidence in using most of the teaching learning tools in your teaching learning process. All right, everyone. So thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm just ending the session now.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone.
Sir, one more question, sir.
Sir,
is it possible, like, hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm listening to you. Hello.
Yeah.
Please ask your question.
I wanted to ask you, like, I forgot what I wanted to ask.
It's okay. Okay, not an issue. So otherwise, I have shared the contact details. All right, you can talk to our representative. They can also, if you have any queries later on, also you can ask them. Okay, everyone. So thank you for being here.
All right, sir. Should we leave now then?
Yes.